Callie Smith. I'm super excited to be here with you today. Today I'm going to be talking about Summit Joint Performance and why I am now our representative and why I promote this product and believe in this product. And so I'm going to be going over it with you today and hopefully answering some questions you may have if you're interested in trying this product. Summit is a joint performance supplement. It is not a drug. So this is a big thing that I looked for when trying out this product. I did a lot of research. I didn't want to give my horse anything that was going to be of danger to her. I didn't want anything that was going to cause bad side effects. I wanted something natural. I didn't want something that was going to cause more problems in the future than it would help. Summit is made up of pure chondroitin sulfate, which is a structural component in the cartilage. I said it's a molecule that is produced naturally in the body, therefore it is not a drug. Summit Joint Performance is the purest form of chondroitin sulfate ever developed. It's naturally derived and has a low molecular weight, which causes it to penetrate through the body with ease. Summit was actually originally developed from a human corneal implant surgery. Doctors and scientists were looking for a product that would reduce inflammation in the eye after surgery and ended up coming up with chondroitin. Later, after additional research, it was found out to have amazing effects on the joints of horses and dogs. And like I said, one of the most important things for me was that it was completely natural. And because it's natural, it means it will not show up on a drug test because it's not a drug. So it's not going to mask your problems. It's not going to just put a band-aid over it and cover up your horse's pain or discomfort. It's going to actually go in and help to fix the problem. So with all of that being said, make sure that, like any other supplement, don't let Summit go over your veterinary care. Make sure you involve your veterinarian. Let them know what's going on, especially if your horse is injured. Of course, Summit helps, but is not a replacer for veterinarian care. Now for the fun part, let's go over exactly what Summit is and what it helps. Summit contains only chondroitin-4 sulfate and sterile water. It has a 1-year shelf life and requires no refrigeration, so it's fine in the heat or the cold, don't worry about it. Another great thing about it being natural is it is completely safe for daily administration, though you probably don't need it that often. It helps to reduce inflammation from excessive exercise. Summit is USEF and FEI compliant. It's safe to use IA with no additional steroids or antibiotics without risk of joint flare. It's an excellent standalone product for metabolic horses and young horses. Some well-known names you may know from the equine world that use Summit are Quentin Judge, Rowan Willis, Lisa Lockhart, Becky George, McLean Ward and Lee McKeever, David Blake, Pat Pirelli, Marilyn Little, and more. I hope that helps explain Summit to you a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and tell my story of me and my horse. As a Summit representative, I do not just talk about and explain this product to people and help people get started on Summit. I use Summit myself. I think it would be quite ridiculous to promote a product that you don't use yourself and don't believe in yourself. That is why I'm on this team. I wouldn't do this if I didn't think that it actually helped my horse. My mare Raven is 4 years old, and about 3 months ago she came up about 3-legged lame. She could barely walk. She was in a lot of pain. In this video here you can see just how much discomfort she's in. She's clearly lame on the left hind. If you look at the tail activity, you can tell she's just super uncomfortable, and you can see her leg hitching. I had the vet out, and she originally thought that it was purely a stifle issue. And naturally, as a horse owner, I took to the internet and looked up stifle issues and was honestly really scared. Stifles seemed to be something that would never be fixed. It seemed to be something that you could only inject into the hock or into the actual hip joint and to mask the problem and to fix it for only a little while, and that is not something I wanted. I wanted a horse that would be happy and healthy. I didn't want something that I was just hiding the pain from. I wanted a horse that was going to be long term, and it was just really kind of scary. This is a horse I love, but I want to compete and I want to ride, and obviously that's not all there is to being an equestrian, but you know, it was hard knowing that you have such a young horse that might only be able to go for a few years and then will be a pasture pet. So I went online, I went to Facebook, I took to the Stifle lameness group, and I posted my situation on there, and that is where Kathy Benskin reached out to me about Summit for the very first time. And I was a skeptic at first, I will admit. I was definitely a skeptic at first. I was thinking that, obviously I'd never really heard of Summit before, and I didn't want to put anything in my horse that was going to be bad for her. So I was kind of nervous about it, but then I did some research. Kathy talked me through absolutely everything. She was amazing and told me how to do the shots, told me how Summit was not a drug. Again, that was just like a huge thing for me. And she went through everything with me. And I ended up ordering my first Summit order. And I ordered the equine loading dose for Raven, and I gave her a shot every 5 to 6 days, and I was amazed by the progress. After the first shot, I could see a little bit of a progress, not a ton that first shot, but after the second, I saw a massive improvement, and from there, it has just snowballed. Since giving her the Summit shots, I went back to the vet and did another examination, and I was super thrilled to find out that it wasn't necessarily fully a stifle problem. The vet informed me that if it had anything to do with the stifle, he believed it was just due to her being a young horse and needing to develop a little bit more, and that stifle was slipping a little bit. But he said he believes it is a soft tissue injury, and her lameness was so mild, he could barely see it, that he didn't even believe I needed to take any x-rays or ultrasounds. So I was super thrilled about that, and we are currently on a 2-day-a-week work regimen with Raven, and I'm giving her Summit every 14 days right now. I'm giving her the Summit Equine Max doses, maintenance doses, and she is doing absolutely wonderful. So it's a product I'm super excited about. It's a company that I have very quickly fallen in love with. So if you are interested in ordering Summit, then the link is above this video or below this video, depending on the social media account you see this on. If you have any further questions and want to talk through things, tell me about your horse, just need help in general with Summit, feel free to contact me at any of my social medias that are posted here now. And thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your time. And have a lovely day. See you later.